Hello guys, this is Dragontastic, and I am back with one more video on my channel. And today we will be covering the origin story of Shallot, a character from Dragon Ball Legends. Recently one of my short video became viral on the same topic, so I thought you guys might also like the video in a longer format on that same topic. Hope you guys will show me the same support as you did on the short video. So just a small request before starting the video, please like the video to help the channel grow, and to encourage me to keep bringing you videos like this in future as well. So now let's begin the first part of our story. Our story starts when future Trunks discovers Shallot passed out in age 780, sometime after the Tournament of Power. Trunks asks him who he is after he regains consciousness, but Shallot can't recall anything but his own name, and a foggy memory of someone telling him to run. Future Trunks introduces himself, and notes that Shallot is a Saiyan warrior. Shallot has no idea what Saiyans are, because of his amnesia. After that, Trunks discloses that his father Vegeta is a Saiyan. Soon they are quickly attacked by a trio of Saibamans. Future Trunks turns into a Super Saiyan, and advises Shallot to prepare for a fight, commenting that he believes Shallot is capable of handling himself. They obviously had no trouble dispatching the Saibamans. Trunks is gearing up to remove Shallot from the battlefield because it is unsuitable for someone in his condition. Unfortunately, he detects the familiar key of legendary Super Saiyan Broly, who appears in front of both of them. Broly discovers Shallot is a fellow Saiyan but thinks both of them to be nothing more than weaklings, so he resolves to massacre them nevertheless. Future Trunks transforms into a Super Saiyan once more to face this old foe. Fortunately, assistance arrives in the form of Super Saiyan Goku, who, like future Trunks, had come across Broly in his timeline of origin and had been fighting him before meeting Shallot and Trunks. Shallot and the two Super Saiyans battle the legendary Super Saiyan, and Shallot manages to hold his own at first by avoiding Broly's attacks, but this just enrages the legendary Super Saiyan, who proves to be too powerful for someone like Shallot even with Goku and Trunks' help. Future Trunks notices Shallot isn't strong enough to face someone like Broly and attempts to persuade him to go. Broly, on the other hand, launches an energy attack towards Shallot, but Trunks uses cover change to absorb the blast in Shallot's place, risking his life in the process. Broly's murder of Trunks enrages both Shallot and Goku, but Goku tells Shallot to depart, since he intends to take down Broly on his own. Broly wonders why Kakarot would sacrifice his life for someone as weak as him, after which Goku draws Broly away from Shallot. Shallot, despite his own weakness, reluctantly obeys Goku's orders. However, he soon encounters another Saibaman, and then decides to face him alone because he is tired of running. Fortunately, Krillin and Yamcha appear and offer to help him beat the Saibaman. Shallot, on the other hand, has no intention of thanking them. He complains about the day he's been having, causing Krillin and Yamcha to realize that Shallot is witness to what transpired, as they were apparently investigating the area after sensing the fight with Broly. Shallot goes into greater detail about what transpired. Krillin and Yamcha believe Shallot is in the tournament, but Shallot has no idea what they are talking about. Krillin says that King Kai summoned them to this age for competing in the Tournament of Time, a tournament to determine the strongest of all time, with the winner being granted the ability to express a wish using the Super Dragon Balls. Shallot thinks it all sounds suspicious, but Krillin and Yamcha insist it's all real, and then sending Shallot to the capital to eat and relax. Shallot's mood changes totally when he hears the prospect of food, and he thanks them, with Yamcha figuring out where the amnesic Saiyan's priorities lay, remembering Goku's appetite. The two wish Shallot luck as he makes his way to the capital. Shallot tells himself that his first goal is to get to the capital and eat something. Unfortunately, he is nearly run over by a car as a result of his amnesia and unfamiliarity with Earth. It turns out that this is the same car that the teen Bulma was driving. Bulma's passenger, Jaco, complains that she drives erratically, but she blames Shallot for wandering in the center of the road. Shallot responds by referring to her car as a honky box thing. Bulma realizes he's never seen a car before and guesses he's from the boonies. But Jaco comments that he's probably from another age, and based on his appearance, he's definitely a fighter. Jaco inquires about his identity and origin, prompting Shallot to introduce himself and explain his amnesia, which amazes Bulma. Jaco interrupts Bulma's conversation, and she shouts at him, prompting Jaco to casually inform her that there is a Saibaman behind her. Bulma panics when she sees the Saibaman, but Shallot easily dispatches it. However, Shallot questions why he should be protecting them, prompting Bulma to tell him that it is his duty as a decent person, before noting chivalry is dead in disgust, and scolding Jaco for not warning her before Saibaman is breathing down her neck, noting that this is why Jaco is still single. Jaco denies this, claiming to be a Casanova. Bulma then turns her attention to Shallot, admiring his strength. though Shallot informs her that compliments will no longer bring her free security. Bulma, on the other hand, has a plan that will enable him to survive on his own, and promises to help him learn more about Earth in exchange for him acting as her bodyguard. Though he is initially hesitant, she eventually persuades him to agree to her terms. Bulma then questions why he's sporting a tail, which Shallot confirms is real. This alerts both Bulma and Jaco to the fact that he is a Saiyan. Shallot notices their reaction to this news and asks if they have an issue with it, but Jaco says they don't, mentioning that it requires all kinds, while thinking to himself that they may have met someone incredible. Shallot inquires as to whether his newfound comrades are from another era, and Bulma confesses that she was just beginning her summer vacation and search for the Dragon Balls when she became entangled in the tournament. Jaco remarks that Bulma is lucky to be from Earth, as some fighters have ended up far away from their home planets, noting that Shallot's clothing doesn't match anything from Earth history, while also taking his status as a pure-blooded Saiyan into account. Jaco admits that he is from the present day, but that he is not from Earth, before revealing how he knows Bulma. Bulma imagines about her future self, speculating that she's married to a dashing stud, but Jaco warns her that he can't tell her anything, since galactic law bans him from sharing anything that can affect history, and that she'll have to find out for herself. Bulma protests, saying that she merely wished to find out if she'll locate the Dragon Balls, and make her wish for a boyfriend, implying that she wants to know if she was successful. After they scream for him to protect them, another Saibaman appears, forcing Shallot to protect his companions. Appule and Rasbarry appear after the Saibamen are defeated, exposing themselves to be tournament contestants and ambush Shallot. Shallot defeats both combatants, but complains about Jaco standing around performing commentary while he fights. Jaco attempted to justify himself by citing his elite status. Shallot observes that there are no powerful combatants in the vicinity, implying that they are secure. Both Bulma and Jaco are impressed by his strength, to the point where Jaco proposes he thinks about joining the Galactic Patrol, which causes Bulma to recall a time when Jaco tried to recruit her. She states that her future self is Jaco's superior, prompting him to question why she would believe she is superior, before stating that her counterpart is perfectly content. Though Jaco's response prompts Bulma to sarcastically ask if she broke up with him or something, prompting him to tell her to stop with her bizarre fantasies. Shallot is taken aback by the city's vastness, but Bulma observes that it isn't all that different from the capital of her time. The only difference being right now the city is a few decades older. Jaco approaches Bulma for zenny since he lacks Earth cash. Bulma reluctantly gives him some before leaving him and Shallot to rest and eat. Shallot is put off by the food's color, but decides to eat it because it smells wonderful and is shocked by how tasty it is. Jaco tells him that Earth's cuisine ranks fairly high on the galactic food scale. Shallot inquires if it is all you can eat, to which Jaco responds that it is fine because Bulma is super rich. Jaco asks what Shallot plans to do after his bodyguard job is complete, though Shallot says he'll get by on his own. Someone shouts out to Jaco but can't recall his name, referring to him as Jaco then Joko. Jaco is taken aback when he comes across God of Destruction Beerus, accompanied by his guide Angel Whis. Shallot becomes concerned when Jaco inquires as to what he is doing in the capital. Jaco identifies Beerus as the one who asked him to look into the competition. Whis and Beerus then introduce themselves. Beerus is overjoyed to learn that Jaco has located the adolescent Bulma. Beerus then advises that Shallot participate in the Tournament of Time because he is a Saiyan. Before leaving, Beerus instructs them to look after Bulma. Bulma reappears, and the three departs the capital. Shallot asks why she didn't stay at the capital, while Bulma wants to see more of the present Earth, implying that it might lead to a time-traveling romance. Unfortunately, another Appule and Rasbarry incarnation appears, with Rasbarry mockingly pretending to flirt with Bulma before revealing that they intend to beat them up and rob them, revealing that they have devolved into little more than highway robbers. Shallot defeats both of them, triggering Appule to sprout some Saibaman, which both Shallot and Bulma find surprising. Jaco describes the nature of Saibaman to his companions briefly. The Saibaman, Appule, and Rasbarry are eventually defeated. Jaco notes with combatants like them around, it is best Bulma stay with them, noting that one of them might decide to blow up the entire city. This concludes the first video of Shallot's story, guys. If everyone liked the video, I will quickly start working on part 2 of the video, and will release it within a week. So please show your support by liking the video and subscribing the channel. I will meet you guys in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thanks for watching the video.